Oh man, Shannon Sharpe wasting no time after Jim Jones went on the podcast saying that he's better than Drake. So Shannon had him on the pod on Nightcap and checked him real quick. Let me just play the clip here in case you haven't seen it yet. So this is it here.
Can I ask you a question, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
You smoke, right?
Yeah.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when you talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
Well, you said that
but listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like,
ain't no shame in that. There a lot of old folks came up second to Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you. I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit. And we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm being honest. You ask me, I'm being a fan. I'm telling you, the movie Belly was fire, but after that, it kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes? You ever heard of a Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history.
Yo, before I continue, let me say this, man. This is like Drake saying he's more influential than Lil Wayne. He might be more popular right now, but Wayne is that guy. Wayne has changed the game. Drake has changed the game too, but you cannot compare Nas and Jim Jones. Nas is like well known internationally, if you ask me though. Jim Jones more like nationally, like in the States, but Nas is like global. This is insane, man. But yo, I like how uncles are checking me like real quick. Let me continue. All right.
And find out what happened between us and him. You dig? And I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't play with us when it comes to that, bro. We already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys. You heard?
Hey, Jim.
And people out here acting like I said I'm gonna bring the Kofi list back. I just told you I'm gonna change man step for the law. Key, you did?
Nah, look, I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been in this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah, but look how you dress. Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in.
That has nothing to do about what he's saying.
You can be in the church house. You can't ever Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Ain't nobody from Dipset gonna take you over Nas. And nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. Jimmy.
You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We can go back to the history, bro.
But you didn't even say that,
bro. Don't do that, bro. That's true.
I got a question.
Stick up for itself and meet me in a booth or something if we want to do something historical.
Nas say he don't do that no more. Nas say he don't do that
because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. You heard he's a very smart businessman. He got a business flick.
Hold on. Jimmy, hold on. I got a question, huh? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. I got a question. This people, Jimmy, and anything that you do, right, huh? I've heard you preach it all the time, right? When you was playing football, your first thing you always say, ain't nobody here better than me.
Tell him again.
You done told me that story a million times. Wait, listen to me now.
Fuck you think I'm gonna be second to anybody in this world? But God,
Jimmy, stay with me real quick. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. But I'm just saying that.
What you think is a joke?
Supposed to feel? Isn't that how you supposed to feel?
You know. So let me ask you a question. When you was on the field, you thought you was better than T.O. and Moss?
Hell yeah. What you mean? Man, I ain't gonna say it out loud.
You done came on here and say I ain't better than Moss. I'm not better than T.O. I'm not better than Rice. You said that.
I'm not playing the game no more.
But you wasn't. You wasn't playing. Hey, Jim, while you talking, you need to get with.
I'm still playing.
Jada them done cooked all at the verses.
I'm still playing. I'm still playing at a high level.
Hey,
you check my record.
You jumping up and
I'm still playing at a high level.
You need to go back and get Jada.
I'm rapping at a high level. You better check my stats, bro.
Yo, Ocho Cinco's capping though. He knows that Jim Jones ain't bigger than Nas, but I get it. You're supposed to feel like you're better than your opponent, but deep down, I mean, Feeling it and reality, those are two different things, though. It's not the same thing. Yeah, you're supposed to feel like, yo, I can do better than him. Oh, I'm doing better. But numbers don't lie. Numbers out there. You cannot compare Jim Jones and Nas. And yo, I like the role that Ocho Cinco's playing. He's just in the middle. He's just like entertaining. He knows that he's capping, though. He knows that, yo, Jim Jones, he's not on that Nas level. Because when you talk about Nas, we see like Jid, DMX, Biggie, Pac, and him saying that I'm still competing at the highest level. Jim Jones, he ain't. Jim Jones will not be selling arenas like 20 or 40,000. Maybe only in New York. If he plays in LA or he comes to Boston, he goes to Chicago. This nigga ain't selling 20K or 50K. He ain't selling that. The only guy who's selling those arenas, not only guy, one of them guys selling those arenas without even dropping a lot of shit, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, internationally, yes. Yeah, I think 50 Cent international will do that. In the States, yeah, he can still do it. I think 50 can do it, but that's not even the point. The point is like Jim Jones is not like playing at the highest level. It's not, oh, check my stats, check my numbers. Bro, when was the last time you went number one, dog? Let me continue, man. This debate was too funny, bro.
I will run circles around Nas rapping right. I will run circles around Nas rapping right now. Right now, I will run Shannon around Nas right now rapping. Everybody knows that. You heard?
Let's not talk about the past. He put it down. Bro, he said it down.
I will run laps around Nas rapping right now, bro.
Jim. Oh, you talking right now? But I'm talking about without. And his prime and your prime, you can see it.
I'm still in it.
Facts, though.
Cam was smoking his boots. I wasn't rapping when he was rapping, but Cam really got at him. You remember I really mean it? We've been getting at them boys, but this is not about that. Right now, 2025, I'm in the game still rapping at a high capacity. If Nas wants to smoke, come in the booth. I will rap circles around.
Smoke. He enjoying that 150 million, 200 million.
Okay then, so then leave me alone while I'm on the field.
You was effing with him. He wasn't bothering you.
I'm on the field. I'm picking on whoever, whatever. I don't care. I'm on the field. And guess what?
Hey, man, I respect him being confident. Ain't nothing wrong with it. My camera's off right now. Something's happened to this camera. I gotta fix it. But in case you haven't seen what he said, this is what Jim Jones said about Nas, right? I think this is the video here.
And I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the Billboard entries, pull up Nas Billboard entries, and pull up my Billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now because we're going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
no. Let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
Forget about the numbers. You heard? To that, we getting the numbers, and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the Billboard entries, pull up Nas Billboard entries, and pull up my Billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now.
Yo, Fat Joe and Jada Kiss, they're both rappers, and they're both very successful. Like, they don't even believe what the heck is that Jim Jones saying. They know he's capping, though. Because although, yeah, you might be confident, you might feel like, yeah, I'm the nigga, I can do better than him, all that. But you know deep down, like, behind closed doors, yo, we know who's doing numbers. Like, they cannot compare themselves to Jay or Drake. Although they started before Drake, all that. But they know, yo, that boy is nice. That boy is doing numbers, like... They know that for Jim Jones to say that, that's him being now delusional because he's doing the most, right? And he's saying that out loud. I get it. You got to be confident, all that, but now he's doing the most. But this is what he said, right? This is him. He posted something. Let me listen to this, man.
50-year-olds in my comments fighting for their life.
Let me see my camera if he's back on.
And you know what I get out of all of this? I'm lit. Was I on your Explorer page this morning? Yeah. Mine's too. Summer Jam. You never know who's gonna pop up on that Summer Jam screen. I'm up. Thank you for all the likes and comments.
Yo, he's trolling, man. So I think he's using this as a promo for him. It's free marketing. So he posted it to say that y'all do know after I get y'all in your feelings on social media, I go back to living a real good life. LOL. Sidebar, going viral is a major tool in the entertainment. Business don't get stuck in yesterday's grind. Stay current, my friend. All right. So he knows that he's capping, dog. Yeah, that's basically it, man. I gotta fix my camera, man. Besides that, he said, I think he says something else here, talking about like, let me just play this clip real quick, man.
That's probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever. Ever. He's never been talked about like this ever in his life. You did the last time he was in some shit like this where people were comparing him and Jay was beating him.
Say that.
You heard? You did? Like that. And I don't want to talk about other people's career, but let's just get to the semantics of it.
Since the old Nas. Okay.
I don't know Nas to have a conversation with him. You don't have a conversation, you can have that too much shit like that. You dig? Like, I don't really care.
One thing I did see you do, I've seen
what I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever.
I think now Jim's just doing way too much, man. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. I gotta go ahead and fix my camera, man. But I'll catch you next time. Peace and family. I'm out.